What's up, Cloud Clan? I'm Cloud, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Zeta Nuzlocke. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm really sorry about that, but we got Katie and I got caught up in our Fire Red and Leaf Green co-op, but that is coming to an end. So Zeta will be a lot more frequent. The last episode of our co-op goes up tomorrow. So probably, let's see, tomorrow's Monday, so probably Tuesday is when the first episode of our Pokemon Glazed Nuzlocke will go up. I'm really excited about that, and I'm really excited to be back here in Pokemon Zeta. I missed it. I missed it quite a bit, but in the last episode, let's see, Team Asgard, they knocked us out with something, and we woke up in some place where there were a bunch of them. We don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, and then I was like, I don't really know where to go once I left there. And actually, we need to go to, I think, Treasure Town. But I'm going to do a quick team recap for you guys since it has been a while. We do have Dragonov here, who's level 43, holding the Mystic Water and has Surf, Ice Smash. Excuse me. Ice Smash, Dragon Pulse, and Hydro Pump. We've got Rox, who's level 54 and is holding Charcoal. And he has Flame Burst, Fly, Dragon Rage, and Wing Attack. Halucha's level 46, holding the Black Belt with Flying Press, Aerial Ace, Own Claws, and Swords Dance. And Krako's level 44, holding the Black Glasses, and he has Crunch, Dig, Foul Play, and Secret Power. And Surya is level 45, holding Leftovers, Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, and Flash. Excuse me again. Tom's level 45 with the Magnet, holding the Magnet, and he has Shockwave, Shadow Ball, Confuse Ray, and Hydro Pump. So there's our team. And like I said, we need to make our way to Treasure Town. And we have to go up this huge cave. And you all know how much I enjoy caves. If I can even find this place. Oh, of course, Treasure Town's right here. So here's where we need to go, and we have to traverse our way through this huge mountain cave system. Can we not go in here yet? Okay, yeah, we can. So, actually, before we go any further, I want to check my items and how I'm doing on those. Alright, do we have repels? Repels are very important. We have 26 super repels, so we're good there. 14 hyper potions, that is fine. And we're good on Pokeballs too, so we're good to start heading through here, it looks like. Man, Mount Press is a huge pain. You can't even fly off the mountain, your Pokemon get too scared. My throat it feels really dry today for some reason. So he's left with the Graveler, which is just fine. We can just go for a Surf and take it out as long as it doesn't have Sturdy. No Sturdy, dead Graveler, goodbye. Right on, we're just gonna stay in. We're just gonna stay in. Right on's like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna die here to a Surf. And that'll put our Dragonov at a nice level 44. Nice level 44. And his last Pokemon is going to be a Crustle. We could stay in, which I'm probably going to. I just want to see. Yeah, Dragonov and Krako are the lowest levels. So we're just going to stay in and get Dragonov some more experience. Let's see if this one has Sturdy. He does have Sturdy, okay. And he's going to go for the X-Scissor, which we take just fine, and we'll be able to take him out with one more Surf. No, I was defeated. Here's our first encounter for Mount Press. And that's going to be Dupe's Claws. So, we can just run from this thing, and our next encounter will be our first encounter. Here it is. What is it? We can catch the Golett. We can catch the Golett. But we need to take out this Krokorok first, which Charizard doesn't want to stay in on that. Let's just go for the Hydro Pump on Krokorok. And I'm going to switch in Saria. So we can try and put this Golett to sleep and catch it. I actually kind of want to use this thing. We're getting some good Pokemon, and of course Dragunov misses her Hydro Pump. Ooh, he has Dynamic Punch. Alright, so let's go for another Hydro Pump, and let's go for the Sleep Powder on the Golett. That should take out the Krokorok pretty easily, as it does, and the Golett is asleep. I don't want to hit it though, because I think I'll kill it. What is he? Is he Ghost Ground? I think he is Ghost Ground. Let's throw a Nuzlocke ball at it and see if we can get it. No, let's just use our last Great Ball, because the Great Ball is not as good as the Nuzlocke ball. Almost catch it, but not quite. And, whoops. Nope. We can just go for a, Nuzlocke ball here, I guess. And, you want to stay in this ball, don't you, Golett? There we go. That's a Golett. I kind of want to go back and see, okay, so my game just, like, I don't know exactly what happened, actually. It, like, moved. There we go. These Pokemon are thought to have been created by the science of an ancient and mysterious civilization. So that... I was going to name him something else, but I'm going to name him Dwemer. If you're familiar with the Elder Scrolls series, you should get that, I'm losing the word. You should get that reference. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and use a repel just to get out of here because I want to see. I want to see what that Golett has. Because I don't want to be thinking like I wonder what he has through that whole thing, because you guys will soon find out that that is a huge cave and it's probably gonna take more than one episode to get entirely through. So our Golett here has Iron Fist, level 40 Ground Ghost type, an Impish Nature, so plus defense minus special attack, so that's actually a really good nature. His attack stat is his highest stat, disregarding the HP stat, and yeah, plus defense minus special attack, so that's awesome. Those could be better. His highest is in defense as well, and his attack is alright. He's got Magnitude, Dynamic Punch, Nightshade, and Curse. Dynamic Punch would be nice if he had no guard, but he doesn't. I don't know if he'll gain it when he evolves. And Curse, I would not like running Curse on him in a Nuzlocke because that's like half of his health. So we'll leave him in the PC for now. Alright, so now we can make our way through here. Battle this guy probably. They say there's 2 legendary Pokemon residing in Mount Prest. You better believe I'm going to be proud owner of one of them. Not if you're sitting all the way down here. You gotta go to the top, man. Hiker Green. Alright, so Omastar. Oh, our health is not sitting too pretty. Could go for the Ice Beam. Could go for the Ice Beam, but I think Saria can tank it. If he goes for it. Brine. We eat that up very well, and we can just go for a Giga Drain here and Oko this Omastar because it is 4 times effective. You're not living that for sure. And we get all of our HP back. And now he's going to go into... Who's he going to go into? Graveler. Let's go back into Dragunov because Dragunov needs the experience more than Saria does right now, and Dragunov actually needs healed up. I should have healed at the Pokemon Center while I went in there, but I didn't think about it. Let's see if this Graveler has Sturdy. They're looking like they tend to not have Sturdy. That's okay by me. And that's gonna be level 45 for us. Ooh, yes. What should we get rid of though? I'm thinking Hydro Pump, to be honest. I think Surf is more reliable than Hydro Pump, so let's do it. And Gigalith is coming out, so I'm just gonna stay in here. I'm actually gonna heal up because this thing scares me a little bit. This Gigalith is powerful. There's no doubt about it. He could go for Explosion if he wanted to. Sets up the Sandstorm. That's okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, and here I'm just gonna go for the Surf. Is he gonna have the Sturdy or not? Yes, he does, and he goes for Rock Slide. Okay. Yeah, look at that damage. I would have died. If I didn't heal and that Rock Slide hit me like that, probably would have killed me. My pride is gone. Alright, so we need to heal Dragunov up right now. Right now. There you go. Nice and healthy. Let's continue our way through here. This is going to take forever. We've got a little maze of ledges. Kind of. There we go. There we go. Now we're on the outside, so we can actually encounter another Pokemon here. But our Repel is still going on, so I'm just going to kind of walk through this little area until we get to the end and then just get that Repel off. Since I'm Togetic, so what I'm going to do, I kind of want to set up a Dragon Dance just to see the see what it looks like on this game and then go for an Ice Smash. That looks pretty cool. Can't complain about that. Goes for the Safeguard, that's okay, that's fine. You go for Ice Smash here, you're probably dead. +1 Ice Smash, yes. And a critical hit, my throat, why does it feel so dry right now? Probably because I haven't been getting great amount of sleep lately. Like I had to wake up this morning to go to church because I was playing the drums in the at the service today. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. I think I got about 5, no more than 6 hours of sleep. I want to say like 5 something hours of sleep, but okay, Raichu's coming back out. Might try and go to bed earlier tonight, but I don't know. I don't know. This dig is gonna do a whopping 100% damage to this Raichu and take it out, and we get paralyzed. Static! Screw the money, I have rules. Do you, sir? So we need to get rid of that paralysis real quick. I only have 1 paralyzed heal left. But down there you can see we have 5 full heals, so we're okay. We're okay. And actually, it looks like Dragunel's not our lowest Pokemon anymore. We've got Dragunov and Hawlucha are the highest. So let's lead with Saria. And I guess this guy's our... Okay, Repeller's off. We're not going to use another one right now because I want to encounter something really quick. What's it going to be? A Bronzor, okay. So, choosing Saria out front was actually the right thing. Ooh. Okay, that was a crit, so I was a little afraid of that, because it's stab, but I think it's stab. I know Bronzor, or not Bronzor, Bronzong is part psychic, so let's just try and catch this little thing. Don't really think I'm going to be using it though, but always nice to have backup. And also possible dupes clause Pokemon later on. Implements shaped like it were discovered in ancient tombs. It is unknown if they are related. Yeah, he is a psychic type as well. So, Bronzor looks like a coin. I'm just gonna name it. Chip. Alright, so Chip sent to box 1. And we'll use another repel once we get back to the cave. I'm so tired, so tired. I should have made a machine to carry me up the mountain. Yeah, that'd be nice. Don't know what is up with my throat today. I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed. And he's gonna go for the Autotomize. Okay. I know Giga Drain is not very effective, but I think it'll do a decent amount if you combo that with the Leech Seed. That's a not bad amount with the Leech Seed. Look at that. That might be a we set up another one, but will we take it out? No. Wow, I feel like I can barely talk. Can you hear this? This is bad. I don't know if you can tell, but I can feel it. Might be a shorter episode then because of that. Magneton is coming out. I'm gonna send in Charizard just to take care of it really quick. I was gonna even try to record Glazed after this, just so I have it ready for Tuesday. But if my throat keeps feeling like this, I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Which is okay, I guess, because either way, I'm still ahead of schedule. Being ahead of schedule is really nice because you don't have to feel like you're like, oh no, I gotta get this done and recorded today, and you feel rushed like I'm supposed to have this up today. But I did have Rollout uploaded late last night, so it's not like it's been a whole day yet since I've had a video up. I actually had 2 uploaded yesterday. So that's just fine. Check out my swag. Don't have a clef key. Eevee, okay. So now since Katie is gone, I can okay. Since Katie is gone, I'm gonna be recording like pretty far ahead now, and just so I got extra room to do things. I might be getting a job soon, hopefully, so I can save up for a new laptop and a capture card. Hopefully I can get that's not good. Hopefully I'll have that by the time Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. Darmanitan. Tom's coming out, okay. Taunt, that's fine. We can just go for the Hydro Pump and miss. Could you not? Thank you, Tom, for landing that Hydro Pump. That could have been very, very bad if you didn't. And Eevee's coming back out. So let's just go into Charizard, Rocks, and hit it with something. Doesn't really matter what. I'll go for the Flame Burst. There we are to 46, and his last Pokemon is going to be a Spinda. Who's still level 45? Who is still level 45 and not at bad HP? Tom. Let's go in, Tom. Sucker Punch does nothing to us, and Shockwave does over half, so another one will take him out, and Tom will be level 46. There we go. But Jake promised me my swag would be unbeatable. Of course it was Jake. Don't listen to Jake ever. That's the #1 rule of thumb. Never listen to Jake about his swag because his swag is like 0%. So let's heal everyone up. And by everyone I mean Krocko because Tom should be fine. Tom should be just fine at the HP he's at because he's pretty bulky. And now we need to use a Repel. Let's go ahead and do that. Where are our Repels? I think they're up. I need to alphabetize these or something sometime. That'd be nice so I could find everything quicker. Okay, nope, this is the wrong bag section. There we go. Super Repel. There we go. There was a guy over here. Yes, there was. Hey, Team Asgard is taking over Mount Press. Of course they are. A little kid like you should leave this to the grown-ups. Well, see, the thing here is, I may be a kid in the game. I'm not a kid in real life. I know what I'm doing, and you're about to get wrecked. There's level 46. Ooh. Oh no, that's like does the same thing as Outrage. Goes 2 to 3 turns. Not in a Nuzlocke. Not in a Nuzlocke. I don't like being locked into things. Swoobat's coming out. So Rotom. Rotom's gonna actually. We're going to Krocko because it's part psychic. And he's the only one sold 45. Everyone else is 46, so he needs that little extra coverage. And most of the Pokemon that I've been fighting lately, he couldn't really do much against. There we go. All right, Kabutops. We could stay in, but I'm gonna be safe and not do that. And just go to Saria. Because Dig would have been super effective, but he's part water type as well, so rather be safe than sorry and just kill this thing with a Giga Drain real quick. And Graveler's coming back out, so we're just gonna stay in. I actually want some water right now, not any more of this Mountain Dew. But oh, this one does have Sturdy. I'm gonna wait until after this to get some water. Alright, so Graveler goes down, and I think that was his last Pokemon. There we go. Who am I to lose to a kid? See, you can't be cocky. Can't be cocky, okay? Let's lead with Krocko. And let's see. Probably have to go up, but okay, doesn't matter. But there's an item over here. Let's pick that up real quick. It's a useless revive. Oh, we can't. Oh boy. There we go. Let's go into this cave. Little thing. Alright, so we're still in the exterior part. Anything up here? That leads nowhere. Is there an invisible item? No, there's not. Repel wears off. Yes, let's use another. I never remember if, I don't know, is there invisible items on this game or? I always assume that there's always some invisible item somewhere. But so far, not finding any here. But looks like there might be a trainer right here. Are you a trainer, sir? You look like a Mai. Powerful trainer. I bet you could beat the wild Pokemon here easily. Probably. I'm doing pretty good so far. Now that we got past the hard part, which is the beginning areas, getting Pokemon and getting started. Being poor and trying to keep Pokemon alive with potions is not the easiest thing, but get out of my way! I'm biking here. You're literally sitting there in the middle of the grass. So, okay, I guess there's a Pokemon in here, but we've already had our encounter for this area, so can't catch this Combee anyway. Not that I would want it. We do have a Vespiquen sitting in the PC. I don't really plan on using that thing either. But it looks like, yep, more trainers. Mount Press exudes mystical psychic energies, and I'm going to study them. Then go study them. Don't sit around here battling. Alright, Audino. We can stand against this thing just fine. Let's just go for Crunch. Stab, Black Glasses, boosted Crunch. And to get the defense drop, oh, yep, go for after you all you want. All you want, okay? And here... Oh, 46, there we go. All of our party is now level 46, nice and even. We're going to stay in against its Electrode and go for Dig. I need Earthquake on this thing. I really, really want Earthquake because Earthquake's crazy good. Unless you're against Flying or Levitate, of course, but Earthquake hits a lot of things for super effective damage. Of course we get the static. Of course we do. Of course. Gardevoir is coming in, actually. Is this... I always forget if this thing in this game, if there's fairy typing or not. Because it's pretty scary. Let's go for Crunch and check it out. Pure Psychic. That'll kill because it's special, or not special. Its physical defense is pretty dismal. Has good special defense, but not physical. I need to study Pokemon more evidently. Alright, so I need to get rid of this paralysis. There's our full heals. Go ahead and use that on Croco. And let's continue our way through here. This mountain cave was peaceful until you came along. Leave me. Rude. Macmillan? Alright, Hitmonlee. We need to switch out. Let's just go into Halucha. Does fighting resist fighting? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out right here. Because this part flying. No, it doesn't. It's still super effective because it's flying and fighting type move. If fighting resisted fighting, it would have hit for neutral. But it didn't, so we're just going to stay in against this Hitmonchan. Could have like Ice Punch or Thunder Punch, but I think Flying Press should take it out. It does take it out, so I think Hitmonchan's more specially defensive, if I remember correctly. And Hitmontop's coming out. Of course, he has the 3 Hitmons. And, ooh, the Intimidate. This Hitmontop might live this. I think Hitmontop is the more defensive one. Yes, he is. Plus, he has the Intimidate. And he goes for the Agility, but I don't think it's going to matter because we still outspeed him. And, I think we're level 47 now. Yes, we are level 47. Not bad. And that guy is gone. How did you beat my amazing Pokemon? Because they're all fighting type and I have flying. You just get beat all the time by flying and psychic trainers and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to have variety to do well. Usually. Unless you're really, really good at doing things. I'm here to study the wildlife of Mount Press. There really is a lot. And she leads off with a Volibee. So we can't really do much against this thing. Let's just go into... Let's go into Tom. And just go for Shockwave. Defog. Oh no, not my entry hazards. Oko's the Volibee. And Swellow is coming out. I guess we could just stay in against this as well. And go for the Shockwave. Blinked out there for a second. Delcatty is coming out, and we can now go into... I kind of go back into Halucha, but I'm going to go into Rocks because I like using the lower leveled more, so it keeps everybody nice and even. Let's go for Flame Burst. There's the Fake Out, and let's go for the Flame Burst. Again, let's see how much this does. Oh, the Sing. Okay, okay. Oh. Wake up. Nope. Oh, it misses the double slap. You can't hit a sleeping Pokemon. That's pretty bad. Crit. Wake up. Thank you. Thank you. That's a dead Delcatty. And a crit on top of that. You couldn't get that first turn and you wouldn't have all this damage on you. Pidgeot's coming out now. Let's just go back into Tom. Make it nice and easy for us. Now let's just go for Shockwave. Doesn't quite take it out though. Goes for the Feather Dance. What are you doing, Pidgeot? I'm a special attacker, not a physical one. Whatever floats your boat. Or floats your bird. Floats your bird. Yep. I should have studied harder. Well, yeah, if you're going to use Feather Dance on a Rotom, you do need to study hard. Looks like we need to Surf here. So go for our instant Lapras. Oh, looks like we need Waterfall. Do we have the Waterfall HM? Come on. Okay, yes we do. Let's boot it up, and I guess we could teach it to... I guess we have to teach it to Dragunov. We're gonna have to get rid of something, though. And I feel like it has to be our Ice Attack. Yep. And now... we don't necessarily need Surf, I think, but we're going to keep it on her for now. So we do have the Dragon Dance. We do have the Dragon Dance. I want to check something really quick, because I think our special attack is better. But I'm not sure by how much. I'm not sure if we have a minus attack nature. We have Relaxed. Okay, raises defense, lowers speed. Our special attack is higher, but with a Dragon Dance, I'm pretty sure our attack will be higher. And plus we get that boost of speed, but we do have a lot of IVs and special attack, but that's okay. Pretty even. So I think we're good. Alright, let's battle this dude. Do you think you can make it to the top? The climb is a difficult one. Well, yeah, there's a lot of trainers in here. Hiker Purple. There was Hiker Green, Hiker Purple. I haven't actually been paying attention to a lot of the Hiker names. So they might all have color names. It'd be kind of cool. See how much this dig does. A good amount. Another one will take it out. Rock Slide is not going to do much to us at all. Let's go for another dig. He sets up the Stealth Rocks. So, Golem is coming in. Let's just go into our Dragunov and go for... I honestly kind of want to go for the Dragon Dance and use Waterfall, just because. But this thing might blow up in my face, might have Sturdy, so... I'm gonna go for the waterfall anyway because it's gonna... Whoa. That's a lot of water. He does live with Sturdy and goes... Okay, why'd you go for Stealth Rocks if there's already Stealth Rocks there? What did you predict me to Rapid Spin or Defog? I don't even think Kingdra could learn either one of those. So Crobat's coming out. We can just go into Tom. And go for a nice Shockwave. I still want a Thunderbolt on this thing. Acrobatics. That actually did quite a bit. Wait, what? I always forget that when you're using a Pokemon and you switch it into a different one, the attack you've been using, it stays in the selected section. So, since I was using Waterfall with Dragunov, that wasn't in the first selection where Shockwave is, so that's why it didn't do it. Because see, Shadow Ball is where Waterfall was. If I was using Surf, then Shockwave would have been picked, but I thought I was already on Shockwave because I always forget. The Shockwave should take it out though, because we get the special defense drop with the Shadow Ball. If you work hard, nothing will stop you. That's actually pretty true. And looks like some of you need healed up. You're all hurt a little bit, except for Halucha. Let's heal some of you up. Okay, we're at about 37 minutes, so it looks like I'm going to be ending it fairly soon. Oh, yeah. Heal you all up real quick. There we go. Let's continue on. Hello. I'm a professional trainer with 3 sponsors. Do you think you have a chance? Yes, I do. Maybe they should sponsor me. Superior. Alright, are you the 5th gen starter girl? Feel like you are. There's the Leaf Blade, which you resist 4 times. It's going to do nothing. Let's go for a Flame Burst. Alright. Is Samurott coming out now? Yes, he is. Okay. So, what's Samurott the secondary typing? I can't remember. I want to say he's like... No. Not even going to say anything because I'm not going to sound stupid, but he looks part fighting, but I don't... That was a crit. We can live another one though, and Shockwave takes it out anyway. Because I know he can learn Sacred Sword, can't he? Maybe that's why I'm thinking that he's part fighting, even though I don't think he is. I don't know. So we can just go for Surf, and this should kill. Maybe. It does kill, okay. I'm sure Embor's pretty bulky though, but down goes Embor, and we almost get to 47. They're pretty bad sponsors though, I can tell. Here's another guy. I kind of want to get to the next little section of this so I can end it off. I ran away to join the circus, but now I'm lost in this mountain. Can you help me find my way out? You could just jump off the side and hope you live. I should not have used Giga Drain right away. I should have went for the Leech Seed. Nasty plot, Ape Bomb. Huh. Yeah, I do need to end it kind of soon because, for one, we're not 40 minutes, and 2, I'm out of Giga Drains. So at least we do get to level 47, and Delcatty's coming out, so I'm just going to go into Hawlucha, make this nice and quick. Trying to finish up here. What? Why did it say there's no PP left for this move? I'm really confused right now. And there's one Pokemon left. Yep, it's a Fracture. So, it looks like we'll be getting nice and powerful Dragon Pulse off. I don't know if I've seen... I don't remember if I've used it before. I don't know if I've seen it. So, I don't think I have. That's kind of cool, though. And it takes it down in one shot, so we're going to be at level 47. And, Juggler Jan. Forget home, you schooled me. Alright, is there anyone else left in this area? There's a guy right there. What about this way? A girl right there. That might be the last two. Get out of my way or feel my wrath. You don't scare me. You don't. Crush Girl Bast. Nice name. I don't know why I kept Surya out front, but let's go into Halucha. Cross chop? Nope. Flying press? Yes. Yes. I thought I missed for a second. Alright. Metacham is coming out, part psychic. Let's do it, Halucha. Kill it. Okay. Go for that all you want. That's fine. You're dead. So Halucha's gonna go to level 48. And she's got one Pokemon left. She's trying to learn Sky Attack. Ooh. 2-turn attack, though. I don't really like it because it's 2-turn attack. And the last Pokemon's going to be a Throw. We're going to stay in on that, too, and go for the Flying Press. We only have 2 left. And we miss. Wide... What are you... We're not playing doubles. What are you doing, Dingus? He lives at 1. But we can just go for the Aerial Ace. Take him out easily. And that is the girl's last Pokemon. Yes, it is. My wrath wasn't felt. Nope. Repel wears off. Yes, we're going to use another one. And it looks like we do need to go up that waterfall. So I'm going to battle this guy. And then we're going to end the episode off. And in between episodes, we're probably going to go back and heal and buy some more items. What's your favorite type of Pokemon? Steel, Electric? There are just so many options. My favorite types is Water. Water types. Why didn't I switch Surya out again? Oh boy, I'm going to go for the Elite Seed just because. And let's switch out into Croco. Sounds like a good switch. And he's going to go for the Discharge. Nope. Just go for the Dig. We got 5 left. Mirror Shot misses. And that should kill pretty easily. Magneton. Let's go into Charizard here. Rocks. Burn this Magneton to the ground. Burn its metal. Melt it down. And let's form it into a sword. And use it to slay his next Pokemon. Just stab the sword right through it. It's probably a Steel type though. It's a Rotom, so let's just stab it right through the Rotom. I don't know which one it is. Let's switch into our own Rotom. And let's see which Rotom he has. I'm hoping it's Rotom Heat. Okay, it's the regular Rotom, which is fine. Let's go for Shadow Ball. Super effective. Should it kill? Should it kill? Should it kill? It does not quite kill. And he goes for the Shockwave. It's neutral, and wow. Okay, so that did scare me a little bit, but we're going to go to level 48 here. And that's going to be the last battle of the episode. Your type is the best. Thank you. You're so nice. But I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, in between this episode and the next one, I'm going to go back and heal everyone up and buy some more items. And we'll be back up here by this waterfall little area. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this episode of our Pokemon Zeta Nuzlocke, please leave a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you next time.